to Breakfast at Mom's. I'm Mom, aka Sandra, and these are my daughters, Candace and Alyssa, and these are my daughter-in-laws, Brooks and Felisha. And we are so glad that you have come to join us on our weekly talks as women, as we talk about topics that we all face every week. But this week, we're going to have some fun. We're going to do some rapid fire questions that Candace, our moderator, has created for us. We're not going to answer all of those.
No, there's a lot.
Okay.
So we'll have enough.
So Candace is going to ask us questions. We just thought we'd have a little fun this week so you can kind of like get to know us a little bit. And so who knows what we're going to say.
Yeah.
And leave your answers in the comments.
Yeah,
So we get to know
that
you.
would be fun. Yes, yes.
All right, guys. Let's get this show on the road. All right, so there are a ton of questions in here. And we're going to go, I'm going to say a name and they're going to answer it. We're going to go kind of fast. If we all want to chip in, if you have a fun answer, let's do that
Okay.
too.
All
If they
right.
don't want to answer it, they'll pass it and then I might have to answer it myself.
Oh, these are a lot of rules to remember.
All righty. All right. We're going to go Alyssa first. We're going to go around the room.
Ready,
Here we
ready,
go.
ready.
Here we go. How do you start your day?
Upset that my toddler's in my face. Is that fair? Is that mean? No, I literally do start my day usually with my baby in the room fussing, and Bella's like right here. That is first thing in the morning. There you go.
Hello. Good morning. That's
Good
how it
morning
goes.
to me.
Fantastic. All right, Brooksy. Who do you turn to when you're sad?
Oh, when I'm sad?
When you're sad.
Is it you?
You can.
Is it?
I think it's you.
Is that the right answer?
I know.
Ding, ding, ding. We got to point
Yeah, I know. Why are we both were like, can I? Yeah.
You just do what you
You're
feel.
allowed to have your own feeling.
You're allowed to have that. I was thinking about that question. Like, who do I turn to when I'm sad?
Yeah.
My pillow.
Yeah.
All right. Mom, what's one city you've always dreamed of traveling to?
Oh, we all
easy.
know this. It's going to be Italy.
Yes.
Italy, my dream.
Oui.
Yes.
All right.
That's French, but
That's Paris, but all right. I'll go there too.
Yeah.
Let's make it a big trip. Why one? Europe. All right, Felie, what's something you're tired of? Just tired of.
Tired.
The alarm clock.
Cleaning up the house.
Sometimes you're just tired. It's okay to be tired of that. Everyone's tired of that.
I know. I'm like, are all my
This
answers
one's for
going to be
you.
sarcastic?
Yeah.
For me,
Oh yeah,
what are you currently reading?
Dad.
Well, I'm reading Help, I'm Alone with My Mind by Sandra Hersey.
Oh,
And actually, you can get it on Amazon. So, little type in there, a little look. And she has actually other books too. So go ahead and start reading some of those.
Yeah, you're so funny.
And, have a little...
Fun fact, the second edition's going to come out this year because it was 10 years ago I wrote that book.
See, I had to read it again.
So
I
I'm
liked
working on the second edition currently.
Well, that's exciting.
Yes.
All right, go look it up. All right.
It's funny.
Alyssa.
yeah.
What's something you always travel with?
Ooh. I feel like I don't go anywhere without, this is weird, AirPods, because I feel like if you're flying and or if you're driving anywhere, I'm someone that has to have like something going on. Like I can't just stare out into the universe. So I got to have a show. I got to have a podcast. I have to have music. So if we're going on a trip anywhere, I got those.
It's interesting.
What about you, Brooks? What do you have to do? What do you have to bring?
Well, I live off of phone, wallet, keys. but my thing, sunglasses. No matter where I'm
the same
going,
with
the
that.
sunglasses are in my hand.
I have to have sunglasses too.
Me too.
All right, Brooks, here's your question.
Yeah.
What book did you most recently finish? Sorry, I don't know what's that book.
books.
Right here.
Help, I'm Alone with My Mind. No. Trevor's book, probably.
Yeah, I did read Trevor's book recently. Yep.
Not on Amazon yet.
Not yet.
So-
it's coming soon.
Fresh start.
Crazy. Book series I absolutely love is by Karen Kingsbury. It just came out as shows, and they released 3 seasons.
Oh,
And
gosh.
so I was so excited because I'm like,
What's
oh
the
my
name of
gosh.
this?
The Baxters. The
Baxter's.
And the
Very
other one
good.
that's on my best, I'm not finished, is Raising Boys.
Yes.
And so that's a really good one right now.
I'm so hard at reading
Yeah, it's tough.
nonfiction. I'm like, give me something that like gets me out of this world.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Yes. My New Year's resolution was to read a book by the end of the year.
You got time.
I know.
A lot of time.
A book.
I said
I
a
was
book
waiting
though,
for
guys.
a book a month. Or something.
No.
Your mother taught you as a child that
Readers are leaders.
Readers
My
are
pastor
leaders.
says that.
But I am already a leader, so I've done reading. Gosh.
Check. Done.
All right, Mom,
So
here you go.
Candace.
Here you go. Just being honest.
Firing minds want to know.
What's one thing you always wanted to try, but you've been too scared to do?
Ooh.
I've always wanted to try, but too scared to do.
You're a little nervous. You can't quite do it.
I don't know that there's something that I've wanted to try, but no, I don't want to try that. I've realized that a couple of years ago, for Dad's a big birthday for Dad, I bought us a VIP access to NASCAR for the whole year. And one of the things that we got to do was climb up into the checkered flag stand.
Yes.
Here's where I realized I am very scared of heights. That was the most terrifying. I couldn't even enjoy it. I was so scared. You look at that stand and go, that's not that high. Oh,
Once you get
yes,
up
it
there.
is. I was so scared, and I'm climbing thinking, oh God, I don't want to fall. And then when I got up there, I thought, how am I getting down? It was terrifying, but I'm so it was a one and done. I am so glad that I did it, but I will never do it again. I don't care. I always say things like, if someone gave me, $1 million, $1 billion, I would never do that. My husband's answer every time is, oh, yes, you would. I'm like, no, I would not. So that's the only thing I can think of.
I was literally thinking about that. You're in heights, like, is there something tall that you always wanted to go up and you just can't? Yeah, that's rough.
Because I would never jump out of an airplane or
Take you a minute to get out of the pool, too.
No, I wouldn't do any of that. But if it comes to putting Christmas lights up, I'm getting that ladder and we're going to try it.
No, don't be doing that.
Oh, my goodness. Favorite dessert? If I had to keep it simple, favorite dessert, I like Oreos and milk. Like just a little dip. Just simple. Like if I had to keep it simple.
Okay.
All right, Felie, favorite snack?
Ooh, anything chocolate. Like that is so easy.
Done.
Yes.
All right, Alyssa. What's one thing you had to learn the hard way? Or all the ways. Who knows? Which way do you want to go?
Time management. I think being someone who works from home and is raising kids and is doing church stuff, all that kind of things, learning how to utilize my time well and get things done in a good amount of time instead of being like, well, I'm at home and I can lounge and do this and I can do no, I had to learn pretty early on to get things done.
Procrastinating for you.
Yeah, which is hard because I am a tried and true procrastinator.
College told us that.
I learned that long before college.
Oh, wait, and Brandon,
I graduated all of these things. So
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
You did. All right, Brooks. So what do you usually eat for dinner? Or does the restaurant cook for dinner?
The restaurant goes. yeah.
So where's your favorite place to eat for dinner then,
My
Brooks?
favorite place to eat, Waffle House.
Ooh.
I'm a breakfast for dinner girl.
Yum.
I remember when you and Brandon used to go on dates to Waffle House. I was like, what?
Yeah.
And he's like, Mom, this is where she wants to go. And I'm like, oh, okay.
I love it.
it was amazing.
Sticky floors and all.
All right, Mom. What's heavily played on your playlist right now?
A lot of things. I have a playlist for my mood. Alyssa talked about on a previous podcast of setting the music and the mood, and I do that. So it's like, do I feel like a French cafe today? Do I feel like Adele? Do I feel like praise and worship? Do I feel like, crooners? It just depends on my mood of the day.
Oh, fantastic. I have to say mine.
Why are you laughing?
That's even too old for me. I don't know.
Actually, mine on that one, I had to write this down. Says, I used to play for a while, for like a good week. I played this because it meant so much. I probably wrote the girls a big text message of like going through this music. It's called "In the Name of Jesus" by Katie Nicole, and it is so good. It's like a prayer to me when I was doing it, and I was just thinking through this prayer. So if you haven't heard it, I'm sure you have. "In the Name of Jesus" by Katie Nicole. Just look it up and listen to it. It's really good.
Yeah.
All right, my question was, what's the one thing you wish you knew at age 19? Oh, dear Lord.
Is that Felisha? Who is this?
That's Candace.
You can
Like, I really want to know this question right now.
Age 19.
19. I was in high school. Wish
No,
I knew
you were out.
I was a flight attendant. And
Going away. For the first
you say I
time.
ran away?
No, you were going away. You were moving away from
Yes,
home. to
I
go
wish
to
I knew
school
at
and be a
that
flight
time
attendant.
is that, wow. At the moment, I would say, like, I wish I saved my money. I wish I knew, like, I should have saved my money and invested it, like, on, like,
Saved
land
lots,
and
bought a
stuff.
house.
Like, bought a house. Like, I wish and even though my dad, when we were younger, said, what you need to do is buy some land. I'm like, with what? With what? Because literally I worked with you. But no, I think if at age 19 or even beforehand, I would have said, save your money, buy some property. But at that time I was flying around, so I was learning the world and people. So
Yeah.
it was fun. All
Nothing's
right.
ever wasted.
All right, Miss Clee, what's the one talent you wish you had?
I wish I could sing.
Me too. I was just saying the same thing. I wish I could
Although Flea tells me every week that she could lead worship if I would let her.
I think you
could.
should call her bluff.
There's a thing like lip sync, isn't that what everybody does?
And we know that you love to do that because we go to your parties.
So fun.
Listen, I love music. I love to dance. I love to
And she
sing.
loves to pretend like she's up there putting a concert on.
All right, Alyssa. What do you usually eat for breakfast?
So I used to never eat breakfast.
Yes, Lord Jesus.
That's not changed a ton, but if I do, it's usually something simple like toast. Like I am not a sweet breakfast person. Like I don't like pancakes with syrup, that kind of stuff. And I really don't like eggs all that much. So if I'm going to eat, it's going to be like maybe a fruit, like an English muffin toast type. I know it's lame. I get it.
Weird.
I don't like English muffins.
Yeah.
I don't like them at all.
You don't like what?
English muffins.
Wow.
I don't like it either because of the stuff on top. I'm sorry. It's like that powdery stuff that gets on my, it's like the texture.
I know.
of
I
the,
love it. It has little
love
crevices. You can
muffins.
have some butter melted in there, a little jam.
but it's like
Jelly
the
on
powder-
top
oh.
mixed in
No,
with the
give me the
butter.
pancake.
Yes,
Give me the
yes,
chocolate
yes,
chips.
sister.
The syrup,
Leave me
the
hanging.
butter.
Too sweet.
Yes.
Like, listen, that
Sugar.
I
I
can't
can't put
joke.
stuff in
That
my
is
pancakes.
so
Oh my
my
gosh,
daughter.
yes.
It's not even funny. Like she has gotten Flea's chocoholic syndrome in her blood. It is first thing in the morning. I'm like making breakfast, and she's like, "Can I have chocolate in it? Can we put chocolate in it?" I'm like, "Who are you? No, it's breakfast. We don't put sweets in our breakfast."
As a kid, on our birthday, we were allowed to eat cake for breakfast. Like, and so
Yeah, we
that
did
is
that
something
before.
like art
It's
for
your
our
birthday.
kids. I'm like, what do you
That's
want?
fair. That's like once a year. But Bella truly believes that we
Chocolate
have
is every
pastries
day.
in our house right now for a church breakfast happening tomorrow. And Bella's like, well, why can I not have this chocolate muffin? Like every day when she wakes up, she's like, my chocolate muffin, mommy. I'm like, that's for church. We aren't doing
Poor
that.
thing. Get the baby a chocolate muffin.
Come on,
Church
Mom.
will allow for Bella
We
Boo.
don't have chocolate for breakfast. The rules I'm setting for my 2-year-old.
Boundaries.
Bella can come to Aunt Flea.
Oh, she tells me she tattles on Aunt Flea when she comes home. All the chocolate she's
It's
had.
not a secret.
All right, everyone, real quick. Well, this is Brooks's question, but everyone can answer too.
Oh.
So, what's your favorite color?
Oh, blue.
Yes. Mom?
Yeah.
Very simple.
To wear or just in general?
Just favorite color. Answer the question. Don't overthink it.
Red.
Oh.
All right, Alyssa, what was yours?
What were you going to say?
Green.
Pink.
Black.
That's interesting.
But
We
I
all have a
like
different-
blue. But I love blue too.
Blue looks good on you though too, because
Yeah.
your eyes. Yeah.
Blue and white.
I like blue, but my entire home is green and gold. Like
Yeah.
there's something about green that I'm drawn to.
Which is funny because your
What's your favorite?
house is a lot of green and
That's
gold.
what I was saying. Like that,
favorite.
I wear green because of my hair every once in a while, but my home, how I
As a child, like I have 2 other siblings, and we'd have calendars and stuff. And my mom would give us colors like on the calendar, so she knew what was going on. And I've always been blue. Like that has been like my color from the get go. And it's so funny because King tried to take blue, and I was like, no, you're not
pick a new
allowed.
color, sir.
What are you thinking?
I claimed it.
Dead.
I claimed it.
All right, Mom. What was your college experience like? I can tell you right now if she doesn't know because I know.
What
Her
mom's college experiences?
Yes. I have to make an A on this test, or I will not.
Oh, I thought we were about to get some tea. Like mom was wild.
No, I'm talking about she went to college. I mean, that's the college I know. What are you talking about?
Yes.
Because respiratory therapy, right?
I've done a lot of different things in my lifetime. Been to Bible college, respiratory therapy. I've been a lot of things. I used to feel bad about that. And then when I was in college, I had an English professor who said, why does that bother you? And I said, because I feel like I've done so much. Like I've had a lot of things I've done. And he goes, that just means you're well-rounded. You can relate to a lot of people. And I thought, this college education was worth that entire sentence. So, but yes, I am a perfectionist. I'm a recovering perfectionist. And if I don't have a 100, it would make me crazy. But Dad, I love you, but I blame my father for that. Because I could make a 98 or a 97 and my dad would say, why didn't you make 100 then? If you could have done that. So yeah, I'm a perfectionist and, it needed to be 100. So I did not do that to my kids.
You did very good. You did good in school, I feel. Like you were very hard on yourself though.
I always made A's, but
I know I didn't expect any less.
I was very hard on myself.
She was very hard on herself. I'm just saying, do your best ability. I mean, you can only do so much, and then practice, study, because that would go a long way too.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was going to answer. What's a movie that made you cry? Well, what movie haven't made me cry? No, I have to say, I would obviously say The Notebook, but I'm going to do The Freedom is a new movie that came out, and it was very. Have you not? It was, The Cry of Freedom. I think it was very short movie. Not short movie. It's a very meaningful movie about trafficking in kids and how the world needs to be more alert. It's very moving. Like when I left that movie, I was crying and very sad.
Well, I have a funny story to talk about movies that make you cry. So I was having like a super, super rough week, and Mom's like, you just need a really good cry. Watch a movie that just makes you cry and get it all out. I was like, okay. So I chose Jeremy Camp's personal life movie about his wife called I Still Believe. Well, I'm like sobbing because it's the saddest movie on earth. And Mom's like, what movie did you choose? And I tell her, she's like, no, I meant like a happy cry. And I'm like,
I think I text you later as I thought about that, and then you never saw it until after, and you're like, you meant a happy, a good cry.
So sad the rest of the day.
Not a sad cry. But I think as women, we like to do that. We like to cry and we feel better, or talk about it and we feel better. Nothing in the world has changed except we got to get it out.
Just got to have a good little vent session.
Have a little
We
cry.
have that often.
Have a little
Sometimes
cry.
you
Have a little vent, and then you feel better.
Yeah.
You do. Alrighty. What is your favorite holiday?
Christmas. That's too easy for her. Ask her a different question.
Okay.
We all know that. Even people who join us know it's holiday. Christmas.
I have this. I had to look mine up because I really wanted like something.
Your favorite holiday?
No. Oh, this question that I have in my hand that I haven't read.
New question. We moved on.
Sorry, come on. Pull it together. What is your dream car?
A dream car.
Yeah.
Ooh. If I could have anything right now, it would probably be
Doesn't
Alexis.
have to be practical.
Alexis.
Okay,
just because, I mean, it's like Toyota. It's made from Toyota, so I feel like it would be dependable.
Watch, we're gonna have some comments. I want to hear what your dream car is too.
Yeah. Tell us your dream car.
Do you guys have a dream car? I know Brooks does.
So my dream car since I was a child was always the old school, like 80s, 90s Bronco. Like the new ones I don't like at all.
So interesting they brought those back.
I know. But as a mom, I was actually telling Brandon this the other day, like I want like an Escalade or like something like big like that.
Yeah.
Don't get the little one, I can tell you.
I looked up one for myself because
What is your dream car?
a Bugatti Chiron.
Bugatti.
Bugatti, yeah. Those were really sexy cars. They're just, they're not private.
I saw
What's
one
yours,
the other
Liz?
day.
It's really pretty.
I don't know that I have one. It would be probably like a nicer, more expensive SUV, but I'm not really a car person. I just
Listen, I got in a minivan the other day at work and I was like, this is actually pretty nice. No, and I was
Dale's
like, am I entering this mom minivan life?
Yes.
I was like,
Dale's been literally, this is so my husband, if you know him. He was watching YouTube videos the other night of like touring these minivans to see which one that we're like not even in the market to buy a car, but just so that he knows that he likes that thing. I walked in on him just like on YouTube watching.
But in practicality, I can tell you, it makes the world of difference with kids.
We're going to have
a minivan or an SUV.
one of these days.
It does
I
make
like
a
an
world of
SUV more
difference.
than the minivan, personally.
But y'all lived in minivans growing up. We had
Exactly. I
vans.
like the SUV better.
Oh, I was from a family of 6. We had
Yeah, you had to have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then SUVs became a thing, and that was, nice. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
but
have
they
to have them.
didn't
But I
have,
still like having all that room.
For sure.
I'm in a much smaller loaner car right now, and I'm like, what is this? I need my big car.
I like sitting up high.
Me too.
I don't think I could ever go back down to a car.
No,
like
It's
sitting
hard.
up.
Yeah, I like
I do
being
like
high
the
up.
SUV right now. All right, Alyssa, what's your favorite childhood memory?
Oh,
Wow.
that's so hard. Burr, 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 burr. I think it's hard because I had a really good childhood, so it's hard
So
to
many
pick
memories.
something.
You're
we
welcome.
we had such good birthdays, but I feel like that's such like an easy thing to pick. I think going shopping with mom is probably my favorite memories growing up. I did it since I was old enough for you to take me along with you all the way through high school and then college. But it's always, I think, now everybody knows that a shopping day with mom's a good day to have. But talking about like core memories, that's probably, I have quite a few of those.
Nice.
I thought about that question when I came across it. It was the day, obviously a lot of fun memories, but I think one of them was we went to Disney on Ice one time, and that was super fun. I was super little.
I should say that, yeah, going to Disney.
was
That's
fun.
what I thought you were going to say because
going to
we went to Disney.
So much. But I think Disney for me.
Well, you and I went in the beginning
Yes,
by
I
ourselves.
have so many different stages of my life that Disney is in court. I got married at Disney, if you guys don't know that.
You worked there.
But yeah, I worked
worked
at
there.
Disney. My college was 30 minutes from it, so I would go with my college friends. So now it's so different. I think Disney to me is like I had that with mom, and then we let other people in the family come with us.
And that honestly started, we weren't leaving people out, but it honestly started because you were doing a lot of things with talent agents and stuff.
Yeah.
So you were doing things and we were having to go.
Right.
and
So I have
do
those
that,
core
so.
memories doing that. And then obviously, family, friends. And then now we're starting to make memories with kids, which is a whole different level of going to Disney.
But it
so
is fun.
It's so much fun.
It is
All right,
fun.
let's go through some more. All right, Brooks, which everyone laughing because what's your favorite fast food order? And then what's mine also? Because we
I was
already
going to say, y'all can probably recite each other's fast food order.
Well, Candace is referring to our Chick-fil-A orders.
as the God's chicken.
The
Lord's chicken.
The Lord's chicken. So I get the 8-count nugget with Chick-fil-A sauce and a fruit cup and a sweet tea. And Candace gets a number 1 with cheese, fries, and a sweet tea.
So if you want to
With
go ahead and
buffalo
bring us
sauce.
stuff food,
yeah,
you know what we
a
want.
little DoorDash.
The DoorDash. So
funny.
great.
Instantly, I'm craving Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, and I'm like,
All right, Mom, what is your coffee order?
When I,
Do you drink coffee?
yeah.
Or did?
What did I drink?
I don't remember you having coffee. I just always remember.
she used to. So
Really?
when I was little,
I was the OG Starbuckian.
when
in
we
this
were little,
family.
you used to get an
Targaryen.
upside down
Originating.
caramel macchiato.
Yes. So I could not pass. I couldn't get in my car and not stop
This
at
is where
Starbucks.
I get this from.
Well, it was a thought, and Dad would be furious with me. Like, we don't have to stop every single time we are in the car. But now, who has to go to Starbucks every single solitary day? My husband. So, and I don't have to. So I honestly love tea. That's my thing. But if I was at Starbucks, it would be Felicia's favorite, which is a
matcha lemonade.
Matcha lemonade. I'm kidding.
green.
I don't know if you remember this, Mom, but because this was back when you were doing Starbucks all the time. My first date with Brandon was that Sunday. You called me and we went on a coffee date that Friday, and then we picked you up from school.
Oh, we did that
was
every
my
Friday.
first.
Yeah.
Like my first is like, Mom's like, no, I'm going to get to know you now.
Yeah.
And we're going to
So
go.
sweet.
Well, because my son told you on your first date, I'm not here to date. I'm here to marry. So
Very
I'm looking for a
true.
wife. I thought if he's okay, he's given me that this is her. I guess I better get to know her. So, so
we did on
coffee.
Fridays. Mom would pick me up from school every single Friday throughout high school. We would go to Starbucks, either the Barnes & Noble one and sit at the food court. His mom was always meeting somebody. Yeah. Or we would go to the other Starbucks and wait. And at that time, we would literally hang out there meeting whoever mom had invited until it was time for Friday night pizza night. And we would go
We'd all meet as a family and have Friday night pizza.
All right.
Dad and I still do Friday night pizza.
We do too, kind of.
All right, here we go. Mine. What color of clothing do you wear the most? Black.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all know this.
Yeah.
Felisha, what's your biggest weakness?
In case you don't know, Candace's wedding dress was black.
Black.
Hopefully, Trevor, throw in a picture of Candace and Colby on their wedding day. It's beautiful.
Gorgeous. What's your weakness, my love?
I let my emotions get into decisions, and I can let them kind of overpower things sometimes.
That's a good one.
We've all been there.
We've all been like, yes. All right, Alyssa, let's go through this. Where was the best vacation ever taken? Oh, I could answer that for you, but you weren't there.
You are so funny. So to answer what Candace just said, what is funny about this is I'm the one that advocated for you to do it.
I know, and you weren't there.
Okay, so to catch you guys up,
Gotta drink some tea.
I came home from my best friend's wedding. She got married in Mexico, and it was a beautiful, one of the best experiences. And Candace and Colby were recently engaged, and they wanted to get married in mom and dad's backyard.
Picture,
and I literally advocated, like Dale and I both, because we wanted to go on another Mexico trip, and we were like, oh, having the whole family, it would be a blast. Like, we hardcore advocated for this trip, and finally Colby was like, okay, let's do it.
Some sweet talking, let me tell you.
So they book this, like, we're going. And then we find out very shortly after that we're pregnant. And we start doing the math that I was going to be like within 4 weeks of giving birth when she got married. And so there was no way that I could go to a different country and fly. And I was devastated. Yes. We cried when I told you, and I think they FaceTimed me so much that whole trip.
Yes.
And I think I sobbed every time that I was on
baby
FaceTime.
Dale.
But yes, now we have baby Dale. But my favorite trip that I've ever been on was my honeymoon. Dale and I went to Paris, and we were there for almost 2 weeks. It was a very long trip, and it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Love that. All right, Brooks, what's the best compliment you ever received?
That's tough.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
It's that that my kid did something well, or that I parented well. Yeah. I think when somebody says something about Kingston, and either how like he was polite or that he was well behaved or something, like I feel like that is something that gets me.
Well, you should feel good every day then, because he's a good boy.
Yes, he is.
Awesome. Well, Mom, I'm going to do one last question for you, and then you have
one last one for me.
One last for you, and then again, I want to hear something. You see, and
tell us some of your answers.
But like, write it down in the comments. All right, let's see. Do you like surprises?
Oh. Absolutely. If you haven't watched our podcast on the 5 love languages, my number one is gifts. So surprise me all you want. I do like surprises. Yeah, I'm not one of those people who don't want a surprise. I don't care. It doesn't have to be a gift. Surprise, tell me we're going somewhere, doing something. Other than don't surprise me and come to my house and just show up at my door. I don't care that my children do that, but I don't want you to come and do that. So, or even my friends, because listen, I don't always look like this at home. And so, I want to make sure I look presentable.
I laughed at that question because I was thinking I love surprises, but I'm such a nosy detective that I always ruin them. Like I always figure them out before it happens.
So funny,
but I love them, do them. But I'm probably going to figure it out.
So many more questions next time.
Well, I hope you had fun. This was a lot of fun. We thought we would just kind of break it up and let you get to know us. And maybe we'll do something like this again in some more episodes down the way. Yeah. I think it's fun. So, but we want to get to know you too. So tell us some of your answers to some of the things that we asked today. And then let us know topics you want us to talk about. And if you don't want to put that in the comments, go over to our website and sign up for our free newsletter and come have fun with us on Instagram. Because we do some funny stuff on there. So, all right. Until next week, keep smiling and keep laughing.
Yeah.
All right.